Actress Charisma Carpenter made her TV debut in Baywatch, but is best known for her role as Cordelia Chase on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then most recently was a regular in ABC's The Lying Game. Now she is here making a return to TV as host of Investigation Discovery's Surviving Evil. Charisma joins us now to tell us more about her new show. Good morning.
Good morning, Fort Myers. I have family there.
You'll have to come into the studio next time and visit us.
I will. I love your beaches.
We do too, yeah. All right, so you are working on a new project hosting Investigation Discover Surviving Evil. What is this project
Surviving
about?
Evil is, it's a show about real stories told in first person by survivors that fought against their attacker against all odds and survived and lived to tell the story about it.
So featuring first-person accounts that fought back against their attackers, you really just bring a new perspective to this because you yourself are a survivor of a near-fatal attack when you were, I think, about 22 years old. Can you tell us a little about that experience?
It was a long, long time ago, and there was a rogue San Diego police officer that had been attacking people on the beaches. He had attacked about 9 people prior to coming across me and my 2 friends, which was sort of testimony to his escalating violence. To feel comfortable approaching 2 men with a woman to attack them is pretty crazy. But my 2 friends were shot and wounded, protecting me from being another victim of serial rape.
So obviously with your experience, you bring that personal take on what this show is really about, but why do a show like this? You know, why do you want to make people aware?
Well, I think a show like this is really important. It's for so many reasons. It shares real life stories from everyday people, where you get to learn what people walk around with, and that there, is an element of danger in there and in the world, and how can we prevent things from happening to us? And if we find ourselves in these situations, how can we avoid it? Maybe it's compelling storytelling, but it's also inspiring to learn that the human spirit is so resilient, and that these survivors not only do what they have to do to get through their situation and rescue themselves, ultimately, is what it's about too. They go on to live very productive lives. They give back to their communities. Some women do speaking around the country. Another woman works for the police department there in Florida in Special Victims Unit. So these are not normal people. These are extraordinary, everyday people. And it's compelling. It's beautiful. It's inspiring. It's empowering.
What is the message behind this? I mean, what is it that you really want viewers and your audience to take away from what the show is delivering? I
mean, I think I just kind of articulated that it's a story of hope and perseverance and education as well, and, love.
How were you approached about this project? Or how did this all come about for you?
Well, I think that the Cineflex, the production company, and Investigation Discovery knew, or, they were developing the show and then was looking for someone that had been in the public and had encountered something like that, and maybe had done some homework and saw that this had, what had happened to me in San Diego in 1991. I think they were interested in finding out if I'd be willing to share that very personal story on a public level. And I think that the timing was right, and the people were right, and the quality of the production was right, and it's made for a really strong hour of compelling television.
When and where can we tune in to see you and hear these stories? People share their stories.
Well, in Florida, we are on at 9 p.m. and we premiere tomorrow, but I think you will see us the following Wednesday.
Well, we love catching up with you, Charisma. Congratulations on everything. We wish you the most success, and it sounds inspiring, like you said, so we are certainly excited to tune into something.
You'll enjoy it.
A little bit
Cuddle
different.
up with somebody.
All right, we will. Thank you so much.
When you watch.
We're going to have more on Charisma Carpenter on our website. You can just go to fox4morningblend.com. All right, thank you so much for watching us today. If you have any questions about any of the guests featured on today's show, just log on to our website. Thanks for being with us, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.